Hey girls, B-boys, superstar DJs. Here we go. ビートが変わる、テンポが変わる、グルーブが変わる、サイファーに漂う空気が変わる、みんな何かを待ってるのがわかる。それはアクシデント、お湯が事件でそうだろうからも仕掛けるのさ on the floor まずは。
Don't practice for like a week and then think you're ready to enter competition because pretty much odds are you're not.
My man is bleeding. There's blood everywhere. It's splashed on my face.
Judges need to be responsible for what they're doing. They need to be sober.
You need to go step the f off. F you. I like to believe that breaking saved my life.
What a completed dancer to me would be someone that is educated enough.
As a judge of breaking, I'm just looking for anybody who has the entire package.
Put my name on that bracket. I wrote it real big letters.
Actually, now is my first time that I'm traveling to a country.
The simple movements, emotions.
Not focus on what I have to do.
I want to win.
My name is B-Boy Easy Rock, and I am from Southern California, mainly Los Angeles and Orange County. I've been dancing now for about 40 plus years. I lived in Gordon Park, started going to like Knott's Berry Farm back in the 80s, dancing with friends. I was set to join the Vans Breakers back in the 80s. 5 years later or so, around that same time, Crazy Legs was making his way out to the West Coast. He was looking for people to recruit for Rocksteady Crew, and so in '92, I became part of Rocksteady Crew.
What's up? My name is B-Boy Flea Rock. I'm from originally Miami, Florida. Been living in Los Angeles for 22 years. I started breaking in Miami, Florida around 1993. I like to believe that breaking saved my life, you know, because of many other reasons of other things I could have got into as a child. So yeah, I would say breaking kept me on a more positive path. You know, you gotta be disciplined if you want to get good at breaking, so.
My name is Casper. I come from Concrete All-Stars crew. Baddest dude on the planet. I give COVID the flu. That's just me being humble. I've been dancing since I was 5 years old. Professionally, 8. Been battling my whole life, and to this day, I'm still battling life. To me, what is a completed B-boy and or B-girl dancer is someone that got an open mind that can educate themselves and embrace not only the dance that they have taken over, that they have not only accomplished, that they inspired to do, and they find something that makes them feel like I am someone. Or you found some kind of dance, right? So if it's b-boying or b-girling, what a completed dancer to me would be someone that is educated enough.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Lil John and I'm from Houston, Texas. I started dancing back in 1994. Been dancing ever since 1994. My background is just entering competitions, entering ciphers, battling, cypher and cypher cat, traveling, teaching. As a judge of breaking, I'm just looking for anybody who has the entire package. So everything from just the dance aspect, the foundation, originality, execution, explosiveness, everybody who has everything and can put it all together nice and seamlessly, clean.
First, I'm looking for attitude and I'm looking for just speed, finesse, and energy. Then I'm gonna look at difficulty. I'm gonna look at how difficult are the moves. Are they just basic or are they advanced? If they're advanced, then they also gotta have some kind of foundation. So I'm looking for elements of history in the dance as well.
For sure, I look for the essence, the way a breaker should look, the feeling they should give when I watch them. But I think it's amazing to evolve and have your own style and be original as well. You know, in my early days, I was very strict on what I liked. Now I'm a little more open. I'm getting a little bit more older, appreciating other people's approaches to breaking. I always look for something that's gonna inspire me, something innovating, something, raw, obviously with some flavor, like some culture to it, some real breaking culture inside of it. Because really at the end of the day, it's about having fun, doing what you love. We love that breaking approach, the essence. You love, you know, the fundamentals of breaking.
Most of the competition do showcase or showcase battling from the judges for prelim. At Matador, the preliminary is the cypher pickups, which is really simple. DJ play music, you dance, and judges go watch you in the cypher and pick the right people. All you need is the respect for others. That's it.
Alright, these are the top 16 and all the top 16 invited coming into on the floor, please, right now. Eli, Yuri, Alex, Intact, and who else? Ismail, Coleman. Alright, this is the fun part. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bum, ba bum, ba bum, bum bum, ba bum, ba bum. Take it easy, Picasso. Yes. So right now, whoever, put your hand down on the thing. Right there. Okay, he doesn't want that.
My name's Buckshot. I put my name on that bracket. I wrote it real big letters so everyone could see my name. I wrote it to a spot that was empty so that anybody that wanted to battle me would just pick the spot. So I just put my name and then just let whoever fill in the spot that wanted to take me. So I ended up going up against Levi in the 16 because he signed his name next to mine. I thought that concept was really cool because everyone just gets to pick who they want to battle and the judges don't get to really pick. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It's like a hood jam, you know, it's like, it's more organic. I think that's dope, you know, like the way you like make people write down their names, who they want to battle. I really like it. We always have fun there, man. We always see some shit happen. I would love to see it on a bigger scale.
All right, now you guys are ready for this? For real. All right. For real. DJ Irving. Let's do this.
Yo, what's up? So I'm Coleman from Amon B-Boys and I'm from France, Paris.
What up? How's it going, Paris? Come on, give me some love.
Coleman, he's dope. He won our Europe qualifier. We had 2 qualifiers this year, one in Dallas, one in Paris. And he won in Paris. We had that qualifier on exactly same day at exactly same time the Olympic game was going on in the same city. Don't get us wrong, we respect Olympic breaking and whoever supported it. We just have a different perspective on the breaking and we had to represent our side. The breaking you see on the TV or on the big stage is not everything breaking has, you know? And how Command was showing there was a perfect example for us at the moment. So we are excited and proud to have him in LA.
2, 3. Let's go! LA, y'all!
So my background, the way I fell in love in breaking was when I saw some guys with attitude and they were really fresh, really comfortable in their body. Then, oh, I want to feel the same side. So I respect every kind of the way I touch is when I can feel the energy of the guy like he's coming from anime and then you got this energy spreading like this, like yo, I can feel you, man. So I'm like this. So yeah, into style, into character, stories too.
I'm originally from Ukraine, Kiev City, and my b-boy name is Intact. I started to break in 2000 in Kiev when I was 14 years old. Right now I'm almost 39 and I still keep going. I represent Roughneck Attack crew, one of the oldest crews from Ukraine, doing my thing all around the world, judging, workshops, battles, just trying to represent my style, doing it in a good way, in a quality way. In a couple words, my style is focused on a lot of details, high-level footwork techniques and transitions. That's pretty much the most important parts of my breaking style, and I try to play with these details in different directions and try to bring a little bit of intrigue into my movements, so to make them unpredictable.
It kind of change every time. I'm focused on doing simple stuff, look beautiful. I really love to create things. Back then I used to do a lot of signature moves. But now I feel like I just want to feel alive in my movement. So sometimes it's really just simple movement, but when I do feel it, become like more true to me, more I'm here, not focused on what I have to do, but who I am.
So I'm looking at a lot of different things, and it depends on round for round. When people go down, they can have a good round or a bad round, but a good round incorporates all of those things: the energy, top rock, footwork, dynamics or power moves, or what I call air moves. I'm just looking for all that, and I'm looking for how you finish, how clean you are, and basically, yeah, you gotta have a full package.
All right, judges, all count 3. 1, 2, 3. Intact.
What's your name? Ezra. Ezra! Easy, alright. Where are you from? DC. Oh, DC. How old are you? 18. Okay. Okay. The dreads with the black tank top.
My name is Lindsay. I'm like from France in South. I am 16 years old. At Parker, I'm really serious because I want win. Je viens ici pour m'amuser, rigoler. C'est la première fois que je viens en Amérique et franchement l'ambiance c'est un truc cool. C'est vraiment l'ambiance break et on adore ça, donc on va se donner au maximum jusqu'à la fin. And my crew is Dimension 34. It's my family.
To break down breaking is really hard for me, but I can be honest within myself and express to anybody that's new generation or at my level, the main impression, the most important part of breaking is the important movement of breaking is not about the moves, it's about the movement. So when you dance, you have to understand that this dance came from fight and fire. Other dance styles, and I can tell you because I have the experience, I study different dance styles. This dance is about freedom. Yet that being said, you still have to respect the foundation. So as long as you understand that this came from a certain place, right? Respect the dance, come from it, respect it, create your own. and inspired by it. So I think the most important thing of this essence is to be that essence, the inner self, the fire, the flame that you have, and ignite that.
And the advice I would give to someone who's just starting out is to just practice, practice, practice. Don't practice for like a week and then think you're ready to enter competition, because pretty much odds are you're not. A lot of people have practiced for years. Well, this is back in the day, but like a lot of people feel real confident now in learning a few moves and thinking, I'm gonna go test my skills in a competition. Ask your friends, be honest. What do you think of this move? Or what do you think of my style? If your friends aren't being truthful, then they're not really your friend. Because back in my day, your friends would tell you, yeah, I think you need to work on that a little bit. Or they'd say, yeah, that's pretty good, but why not try it this way? They give you creative support. They don't just say, hey, that's awesome, you should go to the next competition. The advice is to practice, 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 and take your time. Videotape yourself. Videotape yourself and watch yourself and ask yourself, do I look as good as this person who entered the competition? You gotta learn how to gauge your ability. Just don't think you're ready when you're not.
Style is like the way you do it. If I do a top rock and I do it very stiff and offbeat, you know, my form is off, the style of it, we would say he's whack. But if you have style when you do your top rock step and your form is right and you're on beat, and the approach and the attitude and the spirit is connected with your culture, he got dope style, you got mad style, you know? That's what style is, you know, it's the way you do something, it's the way you do footwork, it's the way you do power moves, it's the way you approach, the way you dress, the way you talk.
1, 2, 3.
I'm the style king.
Yo, what's up? It's B-Boy Hijack coming out of Honolulu, Hawaii, representing 808 Breakers crew and 4 gangs worldwide. Born and raised Honolulu, Hawaii. I've never come to Matador Jam. Heard a lot about it, but never got a chance to make it out. And first time here, rocking out. It's gonna be a good time. Music is going off right now.
What's up? My name is B-Boy Mace. I'm from Arizona. I've been breaking for 15 years as of November 9th. That was last weekend. Ever since I was 5 years old, 20 now. Around the age of 8 years old, breaking really started to pick up for me. And I was traveling places like France, Amsterdam, Switzerland, you name it. I was going all over, and it's really blessed my life.
To describe a style, I would say just feels like just being me, doing my thing. Best advice to someone starting out, no matter what age, would just to be patient, to have fun, find joy through the simple movements and motions, and just dialing it in to the best that you can. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. You're on your own path, you're on your own journey, you're on your own time. And to, rush the process defeats the process. The feeling of risk-taking, like risk-taking and taking a chance and going for the moment, capturing the moment and seeing what you can do in the moment, I think was like what I was searching for.
I mean, it wasn't really a big deal, like LA's my backyard. I may be from Arizona, but I was coming out here every weekend, every summer, all times of the year to here. So this is nothing new to me. If I win the prize money, it's going to my funds to moving to London.
What's a cypher? When breaking is the question, cypher is the answer. If you really want to dance in a cypher, I give you the utmost props. I don't care if you're new or old. You dance in that cypher, that is the language that everyone can understand. When you touch that floor in a circle, you could be with people that have danced 30 years prior to you, and you can dance with kids that have only danced 2 years. We can all speak the same language, and when you dance in that cypher, you open up. There is no judgment. You inspire people, they inspire you. The cypher is the circle of the heart of the art form of this dance.
I think both generations, whether it be my generation and the generation that exists now, there are some differences. I think for the most part, they're all good. I think that just this generation is very fortunate to have a lot of information that we didn't necessarily have because we had to kind of start with nothing or from scratch. And then you kind of grab like a VHS tape or you grab like an OG and he would teach you and show you kind of the ropes or whatnot. So I would say one of the things that stands out to me today is that people are really trying to go back to that roots part of just ciphers.
When I danced, I had a certain energy, I had a certain passion and fire. I respect this dance. The people that created breaking are still alive. But that being said, everyone has an opinion on dance. And if you get stuck on being commercial or forcing yourself with someone patting on yourself on the back and saying, hey, dance for us, it's not true to yourself. So all I can answer is dance how you want to dance. That's the right reason of doing it.
I'm Olive from Brazil, Brasília, Maranhão, Nordeste na casa. I was born in the northeast of Brazil. 13 years old, I moved to Brasília, in the capital. There I met breaking. I started to dance. My life changed after that. Still dancing, I'm still rocking, traveling around the world. My life is kind of alone by myself, but it's good, you know. I live from art, I dance, I show people. I'm now in Los Angeles.
My name is Max Meyer, aka one of the names. Everything I do is pretty much freestyle. I have specific moves that like I've made or thought of and I'll put them into my round, but most of everything I do is freestyle. If you're not on beat to me, you're not dancing, you're not breaking. Like with my 15 years of breaking, some big competitions look for more of the big moves, the big routines, but it all depends on what event you go to, who you're going there with. Whoever the judges are at the event, it's really what matters and what they're being comfortable, being uncomfortable within the dance. Like you're gonna be doing a lot of things that don't feel right with your body. Just you may feel like you look stupid, look dumb, but just the moment you get comfortable feeling like that, you're gonna learn so much.
Like truly believe in what you wanna do, you know. There's a lot of pressure, you know, like that you have to follow some certainly way to dance and to express yourself. Always when someone says that you have to express yourself in some different way or some specific way, you're putting all your expression that is about to be free.
I didn't come up with the name. My dad came up with the name when I was younger and I started breaking. My dad helped me out from going to like all the practices. Like he wouldn't let me break as much and he would just call me like the secret. Like I was a secret weapon. Because my brother, he would always be doing everything, studios, practice, get it down in front of everybody. And everybody would be like, yo, what about him? He'd be like, nah, he breaks. He's a secret weapon, you know? And then he added the X to it from my name, Maddox, and then just put it together and it stuck.
Yeah, it's my first time in the United States. It's great. Me traveling around the world these last 3 years. I went to Asia, Europe, Africa. Actually, now is my first time that I'm traveling to a country, one city, where they speak like first language is English. So it's nice experience for me because I see everywhere people.
$2,000? I put a little bit in savings, give a little bit to myself, probably do a little something, barely something like that.
I see everywhere people speaking the real English. It's nice experience. I don't know how to explain, but I've been talking with many people using English as one language to communicate, and it's nice to have this experience. Like.
Judges, 1, 2, 3. Woo!
So I was ready, like, oh, cypher battle is gonna be a different concept. I've been battling like in 101.
You're winning because you are dancing. You are fighting every feeling, every human being on this world.
I don't think it's necessarily they're doing it the way we did it. I just think they're doing it the way they do it.
I mean, I battle all year long, but lately I've been on a hiatus.
If I win the prize money today, I'm gonna put the money towards throwing a jam in my city, which is Seattle.
The dance is a language. I start to understand how it works.